the same way. There must be a change somehow. There are bad times and good times too. So have a little faith in what you do, 'cause you don't seem to realize the things you've got to face in life. Today you're up, tomorrow you're down. So thank God that you're still around town. Whoa, my brother.
What's up, New York? I'm Janine J. Cool, and we're here at beautiful parish of St. Mary, Albion Mountain, here at Crossroads. And I bet you're wondering why we're here. Of course, you asked us more about Paul Chung. As you know, Paul is a dear friend of What's Up, New York, and he's on dialysis treatment. So we're here to share with you some more information on Paul and to find out at this bar where to find him. So come with me, let's talk to his friends and find out exactly where Paul lives. And we're here at Trinity Land, Albion Mountain Crossroads, and we're at Trusty Bar, and we're speaking with Robert. Tell us about Paul, Robert.
Well, I know Paul a long time, because I used to play football before my accident. Yeah, Paul is the first man make a little side up at Albion Mountain, a little D2 side, and we did there where I play ball, and me one of the forward on the side, yeah? And then we carry the side got D1. I know we got a major league, and yeah man, the football thing still a go on. I do in it again. Yeah man, from the time the Paul a good youth. That's what I mean. I tell everybody respect Paul. From them time the Paul the only man say I'll be a mountain side and get the whole of Portmore youth them to follow back away and move to this side. That's what I mean. So yeah man, Paul Chung, big up yourself, Yeah, good youth. Yeah man, blessed youth in the community. Yeah. Me and him used to reason, And he might tell me, say, yo, nobody give up in a youth, because, I mean, you lose a leg, lose a life, you see me? And I likewise, me tell him to, because I know say him ill, that's what I mean. So I have to tell him to just go and hold the faith same way. Because life is the greatest thing, that's what I mean. And when you have life, you have everything. And me, if you tell you, I mean all that. Yeah, man. So me, I always encourage him, man. Sometimes we call me and say, Robert, drop me a Portmore. Hey, I go to boom and drop him. That's what I mean. Yeah.
And what you want to tell people to encourage them to support Paul?
Yeah, as me say, Paul a good youth. And Paul need all the support when we get here now. That's what I mean, because a good youth and a whole heap of good Paul do for the Albion Mountain community. The Albion Mountain Sports Club, a whole heap of good him do, man. So I like each and everybody for the support Paul for anything we might do. That's what I mean. Just support him straight.
Paul, good youth in the district now. We want to see the best way, Real. Paul, me work right now. You don't understand? Because I get work for me. So Paul a good youth.
And we're speaking with Paul's brother. Tell us about Paul.
Well, me I tell you, say a clean heart youth, but a youth a godfather for the district, man. I don't know who him no help. I know he want help, so everybody I try to stand by him, said we say. Because we don't know, say, he doing best. So we want him best good enough. Definitely. Good youth. Not because I'm a brother, but I liberty and how him perform and how he help other people. He always not think about himself, he think about other people in the community, out of the community. He even keep a football side where can get the young youth them to play and all them things there. Do a lot, Do a lot. But sorry for no say meal still, but no better than that John shop, so we have to just pray God for him and do the best for him. See? Better.
And what you want to tell people to encourage them to support Paul?
And tell them so they can get helping hand still because canteen work for earth, a man deserve a good pay. You understand? Just like that. Yeah, man.
So let's talk about the game now. Who winning? This is a new match now?
Yeah, this is a new match. We play for love. For 6 hours. Everybody play for themselves. So it's a cutthroat that we know this. So if you not come out, if anybody not come out, you play against them. I rather make the other man win more than the man we not got none win. You understand? So that's how we play the game.
And using buckle stoppers as your money,
That's
yeah?
for markers. Yeah, because we play go to 6. So that's we mark them on the table. That's it. Nobody know say you know gone that because it's already marked out. That's just a mark.
So Travis have one over there.
Definitely because I'm alone gone. I'm alone gone one. So definitely you have to just do that. So that's how the game play.
All right, guys, thank you. Keep the game going. Bless up. All right, so we found out where Paul Chung lives, which is just down this corner here beside the church. So come with me. Let's talk to Paul. Friend of Paul, David, how are you?
Not so bad.
And tell us, where are we?
Superstar shop in Albion Mountain. So Paul is a good friend of mine. From I was 21. I'm 54 years now. Good friend, good guy. God own heart. Love him from my heart. He have a sickness now when I'm going through some trauma, but we still love him. And we'll do anything for him right now to get better or whatever, but it's God will. But we just have to work with Paul. Good guy.
Him no have nobody, never have nothing. You never hear him say fast to a man. He's just a nice boy. He's don't go one thing defeat him, the sickness him I got through right now. But anyway, make me tell you this. It is a damn good, very good boy. I can tell you that. If you're hungry, talk making here. Because I will give you something to eat. I'll run him work at the bakery there. You're there, Port Mara, you're hungry, you run go up there. Because the Paul, you know, me hungry. He might come with 2 hot bulla, come give you 2 pieces of hot bread. Wonderful boy, man. Me want to tell say I want sweet, loving, nice boy. Never say fast to a man. Me never hear man a man quarrel yet. So, that's all me have to say. Nice boy, mama.
Paul is a big general in the district. Paul a king in the district. Paul a general in the district.
And why is Paul a general and king?
Paul is a good boy. Take care of people. 30 seconds Paul came me a town free now. Done. And Paul said, I miss not pay money. Jaja know. Paul a go there out. General and king. So in that town you can do for Paul. The whole Jamaica and all everybody. Do it for Paul because Paul a king.
I born near Paul Chung yard and grew up with Paul Chung. Paul Chung is a very good man. No disrespect. He's a very good man. Good somebody. Yeah, man, he's my #1 man. In everywhere. Yeah.
And what do you want to say to people to encourage them to support Paul?
Well, if I go fun, you can help him because he's a very good guy, you know. Not a bad guy. Good guy. Everybody respect him. Everybody honor him. He respect everybody. Good friend. I general, me not lie. I respect him. He respect me. Never have a problem with him. I respect everybody in our district, anywhere he go. Yeah.
And how you feel about him going through this illness right now?
Right now, everybody sad about the illness. But I don't like say a boy who buy sick. Anybody can sick. I'm glad he might keep up here and I live to it. Because at that time, you know, when sickness come out here, you know, you have to just live with it, you know, until God say yes.
I'm here with Mr. George, friend of Paul Chung, and how are you?
I'm good, very good.
And tell us about Paul and your relationship.
Just a friend. Just a nice friend, really friend. Always visit him at all times. Go and sit and we talk. Never leave him out. Yeah, man, but Paul sick, very sick, very sick. But the Lord is keeping him. The Lord is keeping him, man. I go through a lot of sickness, in the hospital, stay in the hospital for a couple of weeks, months too. He was in the hospital, and still the Lord spare me life. Lord don't really pay me as yet. Never, don't really pay, man. The Lord giving him a lot of time.
And do you remember Paul working at the bakery?
Yes, he was working by the bakery, and it takes 6, so he have to leave. So can't work no more, so you have to just stay home. Yeah, man.
And what do you want to say to people to encourage them to fund Paul?
Well, there's only ask the Lord to keep him, strengthen him, give him strength, that he can spend a little more time in his lifetime.
Hey everyone, so we're here, finally found Paul Chung at Albion Mountain, and we're at his home. It's peaceful environment. And how you doing?
Not bad, not good.
And tell us about the process with your health condition, moving from a stage of a healthy man to diabetes to having kidney problems and being on dialysis.
Yeah, from I was about 15 to 18, that region, I developed diabetes. I'm living with it for those time until now. Till gradually, it damaged my eye, I can't see well, and then it damaged my kidney. So I have to be doing dialysis now. 2 times. I used to do 3 times a week, now I'm doing it 2 times per week. I travel to Kingston twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, to get it done.
So what age were you diagnosed with kidney problems?
Yeah, at about, I started the kidney from about 40, I try to remember, 48. I started to have a kidney problem. And then I started dialysis when I was about 50 until now.
So what were the signs that started to affect you that made you, said this different, something going on here?
Yeah, you start to have, you can't keep doing anything. You start to have vomiting, weakness, nauseous. You keep on having some regular sickness, different, and you go to the doctor. And the doctor send you to the hospital to check it out. You do your blood tests and such like, and then you recognize that you're a kidney patient.
You said at age 15 you're diagnosed with diabetes?
Yeah, that at the age.
So were you eating a lot of sweets? Like, was it hereditary? Tell us what went through.
You don't really know what happened, but you just start because you live a normal life, like you eat ice cream, everything as a youth, and move around, still play like a football, but it happened, and then it lead up to the diabetes, and then it never control. So because it never control, now it start damage organs.
So what were you doing that it wasn't controlled?
No, probably you know eat right. That basically it. Cause most of the time you take a medication, and probably you not eat right or something went wrong. So you never really control. So that's why it start damage organ.
So from that age, you're on medication and a different amount of pills and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, like at that early stage I take like, I don't remember some of the drugs and name, but at that age we start to take pills until one time I went to insulin, and then it improved, and then we start to take back pills. So even though you still take pills towards those things, the sugar and the pressure.
Wow. And how did you feel when the doctor said you're diagnosed with these kidney problems?
Yeah, at first
you think it was the end of your life. Because you get frightened and you don't wonder how you manage it. Until you get to accept, say, it is what it is. So you got to find ways and means how to live with it. Because it's not going anywhere.
And what was the transition for you with your life, with the common things that you're doing before moving from that to your lifestyle now?
It changed, you know, because in my case, I couldn't work again. Because the energy wasn't there. Even though sometimes I have problems standing because the disease have an effect on your life. Because right now, as I said, my eyesight not very well, so it affects you still. So you can't get to go work. So because you can't get to for work, it mash up you financially. It is very difficult on you. Because every money you have to be saving it for dialysis. And sometimes you're short, you don't have money to go. Sometimes help our friend or so, sometimes help to go because it is tough on the family. Because I'm not working from my dialysis. From kidney mash up, no work. I can't able to work. So yeah, it mash up your life financially.
And you're the breadwinner.
Mainly, I'm the only man in this house. But like some family member chip in, help us. But it is difficult on them as well to maintain it. So it's stiff.
And what's the cost like, or the process with doing the dialysis? Is it per week, per day? What's the process like, and how much is it?
It is in Kingston, very far from here. And you got to pay for the visit. You pay 13,000, and for traveling, it costs you 6,000. So automatically, per visit, it costs you $20,000 per visit. So really, cheap. And for a person not working, it is more difficult. Difficult than the family, difficult than the person, and me, to maintain it. And you got to do it every week because if not doing it, you're going to get poison. And that's a debt. So you keep on have to try hard. It's not easy because every time if you get 50 cents, you have to put it down because so by Monday, you got to want the money. You understand? So you can't do nothing else with money because the financing is very difficult to travel and get the treatment. And without the treatment, you know what is going to happen.
And we don't want that happening.
No.
So tell us about, speaking about no longer being able to work. Let us know your lifestyle, being a man working. You were working at a bakery, is that correct?
I used to work at a bakery, for over 20 years. Over 25 years I used to work at a bakery. You understand? At that time you could get to service your bills and do what you can do. But now, you can't do anything unless somebody help you out. Because I don't have an income, a steady income coming in. So just my family and friends who lend a helping hand. And it is difficult on them as well. And they have their bills to pay as well. And when them help you have to give grace and thanks.
And what's your biggest motivation to live?
To live, to see my family and friends like that. And I enjoy football. So those things keep me up strong. And when the friends them come and give you a shout, that makes sense. Because sometimes out of the blue, you have a friend who call and say, what happened? That means a lot to me. Family, the same. Simply say hello. You understand? But sometimes, this thing, since it happens, sometimes some of your friends kind of forsake or them feel, say, you call them and bother them and beg them things. So, them forsake you, then you just don't really want to see you number call them. Them not shouting either. Family stay as well, so. You understand? Then cut you off because they say, you're going to be liability to them. So, I feel say you bother them for help. No matter you them used to live close. Since you know this depression or something towards the sickness, some of them not really, they not rate you again, they not heal you again. Because them just think say, you can beg them them things.
So other from money, what are you asking for? The government to help you?
Yeah, you have a government program That's by the they have what's about 2 hospital. That's them do this dialysis free. If I could get one of those, it would help me a lot because I wouldn't have to pay the fee. All I would have to do is travel to the location. So with that, if I get on that one, the government program, it would help me a lot. You understand? Keep off some of the stress and you can have like a savings game, do other things. But no, because we am not on that and I don't have a sponsor like that, you can't do anything else with money. You have just anything you get the money, you got to save it just for the dialysis. So any money you get across your hand, it's dialysis. Dialysis money, because you don't have anything. And sometimes you take sick in the interim, you got to go to doctor because sometimes even this, sometimes you get infected and you got to change it and it's not cheap. You got to go to the doctor, change it and get it out. Because I used to have the fistula in the hand and it get damaged right now. I'm asking a lot of money to get it back, to put back one eye.
How much they asking?
They ask him like for 200,000 to get back one started. To get that, what you call it, mapping. The graph, I think a graph it name. Put a graph in your hand. And you know, because you got to spending money doing other things, you know, easy to find 200,000 just for that. But you get to find it because you want it. Because that one is the safer one. The fistula is the safer one according to the medical terms because this one pick up bacteria easily. And the bacteria can kill you as well. So it's a rough road.
And how many years you've had this one in you?
No, not this same one. This I changed this lately, but here I have the catheter in for 3 years. Not 3 years, one time. You change it when it get bad, but you're using catheter for at least 3 years. If it's like they come in by for about, you never reach a year before it mash up back. So that's it. So I want to get back the fistula, but it costs a lot.
And let's know more about you, Paul. You know, more about who you are. You know, what's your favorite food? What you like to do? You know, and how you'd like to get back into a certain lifestyle. Yes.
Yeah, the good thing about I like to work. That is my happiest hours. Because when I used to work long hours. I always like to work. I like football. Because I used to manage a football team. Albion Mountain Sports Club. I used to manage that for quite a while. I like friends and be around people. I would say I'm a people person. And I like to help. I like to help people. When I was up and running, I always like to assist people in whatever need I can. So those are some things that I really like. I would say I'm a happy person. Sometimes they always say, boy, I never see you vexed. But that's it. Just try to put the best out and treat people equal. Yeah, that's my thing.
So our producer Sean Walsh told you that when he was a little boy, he was in one of the rivers around there.
Oh, that is when we were very small.
Yes.
Going to the primary school, and we have a rainy day, and we walked by a river, aside a river that is coming down, and we were walking. I think we were throwing something in the river or something, and when you look, you can't find Sean. When you look at Sean, basically passing us in the water because the river come over an eye, and you have to step across, and we go in there, and I went in there and get him out with the help of God, because I couldn't have the strength to do that by myself.
So he was drowning.
Yeah, he was drowning, and because we get to frighten, probably it's the fright. We fright and we see him pass, me have to jump, and we take him out, and God help you out, and it went well. Yeah.
And you weren't too much older than him as well, yes?
No, we are almost the same age.
Wow.
Yeah, but it was frightening, and we get frightened, and you have to go get him.
You saved a life.
In a sense, yes.
So you saved a life. your community man. You give back to people. You're jolly, joyful. You know, you love football. I mean, you're a remarkable person. You know, so
Try to be, yeah, I'm trying to be, because right now in my district, I don't know who in my district, and I don't talk and have malice. Any one of them are willing to do something for me, because when I was up, I used to be there for them. So most of them willing to say, "Hey, do this," because sometimes even we go in town, we can't really drive again like that. We get somebody to carry me, and they not kill me. Then just get them their lunch and something, and then good. Because that they payback from sometime the love me show them when I was strong. So it's a payback.
and tell us an advice you want to give to people out there to avoid, you know, getting further from their diabetic conditions into the kidney stage.
Yeah, what I would say to everyone who have the sugar, take care of your sugar. Otherwise, diabetes, you got to take care of it, because it is not cheap to maintain the kidney problem when you reach there. Even if you have some money, you're frightened if you know that you don't have none, because it is very costly. Very, very costly. So take care of your diabetes, because if you don't let it damage your organs, you won't have to come to this. It is very, very dangerous. Diabetes. It will blind you, cripple you, or mash up your kidney and your heart. So I would tell everyone to try, maintain their diet, take your medication.
And let people know the experience of being at it's KPH, right? The experience of at KPH. Let us know the experience at KPH, where other people like yourself, what they're going through, how you think the system can be changed for the better for the nation's people.
The KPH, they want more machines there. More machine. You don't have enough space to get in, and that's supposed to be one of the island #1 hospital. But they need more space to get in some more people, because even the dialysis room, it is not big enough for enough people.
How many estimated?
I never really asked, but it's not a huge amount of people that can attend to per day. And you have the list that is very long, because I went on the list and up to now my name cannot call, and I'm on it for over 3 years, and my name cannot call as yet. Sometimes I went there and I hear people talking like someone in friend, then call them after they're dead, because so the list go, because or the list go now, you have to either migrate or you die, so that somebody else can come on it. But that's not fair enough. I think they should put in more, that you have more space, more people. I agree, so probably it cannot tighten the government to maintain so much, but they need to help, because you can't have people just dying like that. Because even where I go to, some people come there, and what really make them dead is because they can't afford the money to come back. Some people come like once a week or every other week, then can come one time. And you see them, just a couple of days, just give them a couple of days, them gone. And that's all because of money. All because them can't afford to come the times that they want to come. So then just give up, because they don't have it. Remember once I hear a man said, him give up because him sell everything that him have. Him can't, have nothing to sell. So him just can't come and just call your day, because him can't afford it. And them things they kind of hard, they touching. Hard for no say you try your best and you're not good enough. Because the finance. So it want more, because when you look just Kingston alone and probably Spanish Town, you have a free clinic. This central area, St. Mary, or no partner St. Mary, nor center, now have a free clinic. I think like if you put like one hospital in each region, it will help the nation better. More than you have to travel all the way from XYZ to come just Kingston. And you have other hospital. Every parish have hospital. So if in each region then give like 1 or 2 hospital with X amount of machine, even 10 machine, it would help. Just want some more help for the poor people.
And do you think education is important on health?
Yeah, the government starting, but they want more. Them try nowadays, like, every time I turn on TV, we see something pertaining to it. But they still want more growing training towards the people, make they understand more what really happening and what can happen if you don't take care of yourself. And them trying still, but they want more.
Thank you. Paul, we'd like to know what's a typical day like for you, the process?
Like when they're doing dialysis, like on a dialysis day, I have to wake up early in the morning to reach Kingston by 9:30 to get on the machine by 10 o'clock.
So what time you leave here?
I leave here by 5:36. The latest 7 o'clock I leave here. And to catch the because it's a shift thing, you know. So I'm on 10 o'clock shift at the diabetes associate. So when I reach in, it's a first come first serve. Like you reach in the first 10, you have 6 o'clock shift. I'm on the 10 o'clock shift. So if you come before the other people, they have 8 machines. 8 machines. So if you come before the other people, in where you fall, if you come first, you're going first. Or if you come last, you're going 8 or something like that. You last at least 3 hours on the machine. And when you're done the 3 hours, you head back home.
Can you eat before or after?
Yeah, but them instruct you, like, you have to be careful about to take like medication wise, because if you take all the pressure tablet and sometimes the pressure go down too low, this is for a day you can pass out. So you have to be careful about you take when you're going in. You eat, them tell you to eat because on the machine, if you don't eat, it can affect you. So you try to eat something in the morning before you go on the machine. Stuff like that.
And after treatment, what happens?
After treatment, sometimes, depends, if the treatment went well, you can come out and walk and you're good. But sometimes, went well, go well. So, you either have to sometimes come out from a wheelchair, weak like what, and sometimes you did vomiting, if you call, because sometimes you passed out on the machine. Because sometimes your pressure go down too low. And you have to try revive your back and stuff like that. So it's something you go in, you come, as I said, something you go in, you come out good. Something you come out, you really don't know about it. Sometimes you end up at the hospital by the time you come out. Because the treatment went well, so they have to send you to the hospital to get some antibiotic or something. You pick up have some bacteria. They affect you. So it depends on what happens in the machine. The machine is a dangerous thing to me, because sometimes you're going good and happy, and you have to say you have to come out back in a wheelchair. Really, to me, really safe like that. Because pass out sometime on the machine. People come there and pass out. You can't tell what really happens. Yeah, because when it happens, and them say to you sometimes, they go to wonder, oh, you look like you don't know what's going on. But actually, you don't know. You don't know what really happened.
Blank.
Yeah, gone. You just see black. That the point I'm gonna like. And it happened to me once at the hospital. Same way, the lady tell me same thing. She thinks I'm dead. Remember when I was there and me just remember say pay black. Pay black, me say, and then the next time I go there, she tell me say she thinks I'm now come out of the place. Passed out like that. And that most of the pass out when sometimes your pressure got too low. Yeah. And them always tell us trying to sleep on the machine, because any difference you feel, you call them. Any difference you feel, shout to it. So that's why I didn't really recommend you to try and sleep on the machine. Because you have to try to help them as well. And the machine now ball out and say, it get low. It have to, you have to tell them so you feel different.
Yes.
So you have to assist. But anytime you go something, you're tired, you have to sleep. You understand? Because you sit in one place for over 3 hours. Easily just sit up there. Yeah.
So tell us about this parish that you grew up in and you're still here.
No, St. Mary is a nice, quiet parish. You know, call it people, family people parish. You have family times. You have enough rivers. Isn't that much younger river than Nigeria up now? Yeah, it's a nice parish here.
What's your favorite spot?
Like football field. Like go to the match.
And where's this field?
In Port Maria. Yeah, the football, like, we go watch football regular. Like the district is very good, you know. You have your hangout spot. Sometimes you hang out at the shop by the roadside.
On the crossroads?
Yeah, we hang out and we have talk football and all kind of something. Yeah, those are hangout spot. Those are the areas that we go through. Because that's district we don't have nothing big up here. So we have to just entertain yourself. We have we have a lot of good friends up here. Sometimes they can shout me. Sometimes we walk up on the road and shout them. So I just said it's set. Friends and family. Right now, since I'm sick, my biggest hangout spot is home. When I really do the street again because, you know, in my family, my mother and my sister live here. So, them we hang out with.
And Paul, tell us about your church life.
Yeah, you know, I grew up in the church and, you know, you come get big, so you start explore other things. But now, I'm back in because the people in the church, they are all the people that help to guide you forward. So I'm a true churchman now. I'm an Adventist. I was a little boy. As I said, try to experiment, come a road, get kids. But now, there's no better place to be.
So you're closer to God.
Yeah, there's no better place to be because what I've been through, it's only God alone. God alone could pull me through. God gives the doctors the knowledge and understanding to get you forward. So I don't think I will be moving from the church now. It is part of a rock within me now. Yeah, for the blessing that He has done for me. He has kept me. As I said, enough time I went to Dialysis and passed out. And only the mercy of God that's bring you back. So you have to give thanks.
And you've had 3 heart attacks so far?
Yeah, I have the heart attacks during in the hospital, and I'm sending me the heart test and such the light. So they said it was some minor, so I have to be careful. Be careful with it. So they like change up some of your diet and such the light.
And Paul, who do you want to say what's up to?
Yeah, and what's up to the WhatsApp crew and Mark for help contribution to this, and the people who willing to assist and who cannot afford to assist. Still thanks. Yeah, man, what's up to everybody?
Thank you for your time and for sharing with us your story. And everybody who's watching, listening, please share, subscribe. And we encourage you to go to the GoFundMe link and make your donation. Make a change in Paul's life. Help Paul to live longer.
It's not every day we're gonna be the same way. There must be a change somehow.
And we're speaking with Pastor Beckford. And Pastor Beckford, tell us about Paul Chung.
Paul Chung, quite a quiet brother, kind and helpful in his community, especially to young people. Yeah, and he's hard working. You know, since he got sick now, he cannot work again. You know, and just loving and sharing with everybody whom he comes in contact with. So, you know, he would love to be helped by somebody because of his sick condition that he's in. Help him to survive, you know.
I and Paul grew up together, go at the same primary school to the secondary school. We work together, almost do everything together because I and him is good friend. He's my brother. We are like a brother. Yeah, we grow together. We almost do everything together. Yeah, because he live close to me. And then sometime in the evening time I visit, I go to his home to watch a TV. Indoors, only a few people have a television, so we have to go to friend's house. Yeah, so but Paul is a very good friend. He's like a brother to me. What has happened to him could happen to anyone because nobody buys sickness. Sickness just come. Yeah, so I really feel it for him still, because when like Sean would come and all of us would be up and down, going the places, doing things together, but he's sick now, so he cannot come. So every time we go somewhere, like we go to Downsville, we would reflect on him, because he's supposed to be in the company, but he's not there. So I know he's going through a lot, so that's why I have to speak out for him so much.
So how will people supporting him help him?
Yeah, like everybody put in what they can do. Like he have the yard to build, I go there and build it. I fire him and cut it with the machine. If anything you have to do, people come and they help who cannot give like financial wise. They come and they do something. They don't worry to charge him for anything. Yeah, so I just do what I can do, yeah, to help him in certain ways. Yeah.
Paul is a community person, he's a loving person, he's a kind person, he's a fighter. When I mean fighter, you mean in his sickness, yes, and he get along well with people. Nice spirit. Even when he's sick, people love him. He's a lovable person.
Not every day we're gonna be the same way. There must be a change somehow. There are bad times and good times too. So have a little faith in what you do.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Dayami Odelin. I'm a Cuban nurse and a registered nurse. I'm the head nurse of renal unit at Diabetes Association of Jamaica. First, to explain to you guys, this is a unit that have 8 machines for dialysis patients. That those patients have kidney problem. Yes, they are in the last stage of renal failure, so they will need dialysis for the rest of their life. Normally, they do 2 times per week dialysis in this country, but really supposed to be 3 times per week. So those patients doing 3 times per week, they will have long life. They will be take care a little more. But because of the financial issues, they do 2 times per week. Sometimes those patients, they can't afford it, and they just come for once a week. Paul Chung, that is a patient that is unemployed right now. So they will need help for different foundations. Sometimes they get help for the Ministry of Health or some other foundation, but will be very good if they could get more help. Sometimes they need more than 2 dialysis per week. because of the toxins that they have in their body. They can cause head problem, mean brain problem. They can have convulsions, and that can carry to the patient have some stroke and some more complication that could take them to the death. They can die for those reasons. So they will need help, or they are needing help because of what the government gives to them. Sometimes when that finish, they don't have from where to get that money and do the dialysis. And if they don't do dialysis, they will die for sure. Those patients with they are hypertensive and they are diabetic, they have to keep controlling those diseases because they are the most common causes that can lead to those patients to have renal failure. The location is on Wandona Avenue. In Wandona Avenue, Kingston 5, and the phone number that you can call is 876-927-6774, and they could get information how to take care of diabetic and hypertensive.
Yeah, man, I'm here at the Dialysis Associate, the Business Association, doing my dialysis. Yet another day. This is Monday, so Thursday, this is what I do also. Twice a week I do this. Flushing the blood and get it clean. From my house and to here is over 2 hours, so I have to leave by 6 in the morning to reach here to get on the machine. It's another day again. And then Thursday the same thing. I do this twice a week. Travel from the distance to come and do dialysis. Sometimes you come off feeling good, but sometimes you come off and you're sick. But this is the machines that you come on every Monday and Thursdays to get the blood flush. Because if we don't flush, you will get toxic. So you got to do this twice a week. 3 times would be better for me, but the finance not good. You can't afford to come 3 times because of the money. So you got to do 2 and make sure you get the blood works go on and keep it up, because you can't do the right amount of days because the finance not good to continue for 3 times daily. More time, if you come 1 time a week, probably your body get toxic, 2 toxic, and you start to get swell. Your foot and your hand and your face, everybody start swell because your body get toxic. So that's why I have try to come as much as I can, because if the finance was good, I could have come 3 times a week and that would be better off for me. But the finance not good. It is very expensive to continue with it. Yeah, we have a good relationship with staff and the patients. Everybody try to just motivate and keep myself happy. Because if you can't put yourself down because you don't want to stress out yourself. The staff, we always have fun with the staff and the other patients. We try to have like a family setting. Everybody respect one another. We have something we joke about each day. So that's the way we live here. We become family, friends and family. Why you have an Udi area at the AC? You have to run the AC because of the machines. So you have to keep in here. So after a time, sometimes you get real cold on the machine. So you have to come in prepare with a blanket or an Udi on your hat, so that you can keep warm. It's a flushing system that keep on. It's a process that I use to wash the blood. So your blood go in, rinse, and come out back. Come back straight to you. Sometimes it come back cold and make you feel cold. So the system, if every week come on this machine, it's our lifesaver. If it keep the toxic away out of the blood. Because sometimes when you eat, you come out because your kidney not working, so it will flush the system for you. I would like to thank the people that are watching this. We need your help to continue doing this dialysis. It is very expensive, not working, so any assistance you can give, would be very grateful. Yeah, please and thanks.
same way. There must be a change somehow. There are bad times and good times too. So have a little faith in what you do.
Our trip to Jamaica was brought to you by our good friends at
Rainbow Car Service, Mr. Printer, Prayer Changes Things, 347-455-6226, Phase 2 Event Space. Give them a call, 917-678-8485. Starvin' Vegan, Congo Eye Natural Fruits and Juice, the corner of Church Avenue and Utica.